Good morning, everyone. I know you're not supposed to really admit that you're nervous, but I really am. So it makes me feel a little bit better to get that out of the way. So many of my classmates, and I included, we entered our high school years dreaming that when we graduated, we would take off into the world, make our fortunes, live in our mansions, and drive our fancy cars. But in the last 4 years, I've realized that this material lifestyle isn't exactly what's going to make us happy and complete in our adult lives. And after watching the life of my mother, who raised 2 children alone and did so with a joyful heart, it would benefit me to draw from her wisdom. I love you, Mom. Within each of us, there are undiscovered gifts and untapped talents. We are fearfully and wonderfully made and endowed with the seeds of greatness. We were created for a very specific purpose within our lives. I believe that the Bible is the ultimate owner's manual, but I can't find anywhere that states that it would be for our benefit to leave here today, head off to college, graduate, and begin our careers with overwhelming stress and attempt to pay off astronomical student debt only to maintain mortgages we really can't afford, fill our garages with luxury cars that we don't really need, and our trophy cases with the false sense of reality, the false sense that somehow, by society's standard, that we have truly made it and we have obtained real success. No, I don't believe that that's what I was created for, and I don't believe that is what you were created for either. We're so much better than that. Class of 2014, I can tell you today that if you are not truly happy with your life and you are not doing what you really want to, you have never really obtained true success. I don't challenge you to find wealth and prosperity in your lives, although I pray you have both. Instead, I challenge you to find peace in your life, love in your heart, and joy in your spirit. I believe for the class of 2014, those are the ingredients to real success. You see, anyone can prosper. We live in America. Prosperity will visit each of us at one time or another. That said, it's funny how many millionaires claim feelings of emptiness and still, after obtaining immense wealth, carry a constant desire of approval from society. The need for approval causes us to search in vain for something we will never really find. What they are lacking cannot be purchased or sold. It cannot be taught nor experienced. It can only be awakened in you by the Creator. This one real source of success only grows from the roots of true happiness. It's watered with adversity to keep it strong and only blooms after much pruning by the hand of God. I didn't want to wait till I'm old and gray to figure this out. Senior citizens tell us that this is the secret of enjoying life, and they wish they had figured it out long ago. So why don't we grow wiser sooner and learn from them? How do we do this? First, I believe it's identifying what it is we want to do. What is our passion? What is our purpose in life? How can our gifts and talents make a way for us? We often hear someone say, if you love doing something, then it's not really called work. The kind of work that I love is the kind of work that I want to do. Second, we must also find a way to be grateful. Did you know that the only way to get the human brain out of the reptilian state, which is the fight or flight mode, is to experience the emotion of gratitude? I believe this gratitude is vital to discovering what our best and most unique purposes are in our lives. By forming the habit and lifestyle of giving back to others, regardless of our economic status, combined with a sense of gratitude for what we have, all the while motivated and propelled to reach into our future with the passion of pursuing what we love, is the real formula for success. So challenge yourselves to be used for the greatest potential and purpose, yet use the true success formula. You see, you won't care where you're at on the economic or social ladder when you're operating in your gift, but you will recognize others that are operating in theirs. You will no longer see people through the eyes of net worth. You can be a hairdresser, a mechanic, a banker or teacher, administrator, or even a garbage man. It doesn't really matter, because you will soon realize that the race is long, and in the end, the race is only within ourselves. I have nothing to prove to anyone here, and no one has anything to prove to me. However, a wise woman once said, "A man with an experience is never at the mercy at a man with an argument." And yes, I choose to learn from my mother's experience and not our many arguments. Thanks, Mom. In closing, God bless the class of 2014, as it is my prayer that we are watched over and protected. Keep us from placing foolish economic statuses on ourselves and on another, lest we forget that we are all God's children. Let's live like no other class has lived before us as we take on into the world, not to conquer it, but to give back to it, and boggle the past by asking for nothing in return. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2014.